That's
guy
gonna
is
take
frightening.
5 ever.
This guy is frightening. We are live, by the way.
Hi, everybody! It's me, Rika!
Hello, my heroes and villains, me, the ever-illustrious Sausage Grand Tomato Slime Extraordinaire. We're here to do a Twilight Princess randomizer with Rika. She's here.
Hi!
I did my Uma Musume free roll. There, I believe I saw 2 SSR craft essences. So let's go through and see what they are. I saw those and I was like, well, I'll wait a second.
I got, the ballerina outfit in Nikki, that one that lets me walk on walls, up walls, and it breaks everything. I can now, I can now cheese so much stuff. I could go back and get everything that I missed in previous areas because I didn't want to do the, platforming and just be like, oh, it's on the top of that tree? Okay, I'll just walk up the tree like it's a vertical surface.
Alright, we got double Carrot Punch Biko Pegasus. And we got Symboli Rudolph being lesbians with a different horse. Enchainment.
Yeah.
Yippee.
I don't know any of that stuff.
Oh, and we got a third SSR. Oh, who are you? Light hello, you're cute. From the ground up. I don't know if any of these are good.
You know what? I'm actually gonna be good today and tell people that I'm on your stream instead of not because I am forgetful. And me keeping up and making sure my Discord's great is and updated is
believe
against
me,
ADHD.
I understand this. When doing what was it with Freya, I would sometimes forget until like 30 minutes into the stream.
Yeah,
Ooh,
but
wow,
your Discord is also more
really
active
good.
than mine. Mine's become kind of an odd Discord now.
My Discord is more active than yours?
Yes.
People don't post in my Discord unless I force them to.
I mean, I'm always seeing a white dot next to your Discord.
Well, that's probably because it gives the notification when I go live and when some of my friends go live.
Let's see. You got a last post is yesterday in your general. Let's see.
Yeah,
when was the last post in my general? It was the 17th, and it wasn't you.
Yeah,
it wasn't you.
But
it was not Nordstrom.
Oh yeah, Nor responded to my arm hurting. I don't need that. Don't need that. Man,
it's my fault. My Discord isn't super active. My Discord's active in the art part because I like art, so I tend to interact with the art a lot. But I am like, how do I start topics? How do I make general more active?
You gotta post. That's the only way. You gotta say things. I wish other people would say things for me.
For you.
Shut up. Well, I got good stats for this Suzuka. It did not really get me good skills. I enjoy Uma Musume. Here, you know what? You can be left in. But yes, it's time to do a Legend of Zelda randomizer again, which was technically what we were supposed to be doing all along, but then we were ditched.
No, don't say that about Dave. I like Dave.
We were abandoned, and despite it being their idea, they abandoned us. It'd be what it be.
I think the issue was we were expected to know and take it more seriously than we did when we were just like, we're having fun.
Listen, This is all fine. Just say this. Say anything when I'm like, hey, are we gonna do stuff? Hey, are we gonna do this? No? Anything? Anyone want to say anything?
Considering like things like checks we'll talk about in there, I was like, oh, are we actually taking this seriously? Are we not?
I mean, I was taking it seriously. I was doing all the stuff.
I was just having fun. I was doing stuff that wasn't hard.
If you wanted me to do it a certain way, you could just tell me. But it's fine. Rika's here. I'm here. This is my favorite Zelda game. This is one of my favorite games of all time. People that have been around my sphere have known I've actually been intending to do this for like over a year, and just other stuff kept getting in the way. 100 Line was forever, and then I did other things. But because of that, so I actually have two stories with this. This seed that we're going to be playing, assuming it all works, is so old now that I don't remember any of the settings that I activated. I was telling this to Rika, I'm going to be as surprised as everyone else of anything that happens.
I hope your first item is the spinner.
I was thinking that, like, I love the spinner, but it is the most useless item. However,
the idea of the spinner is so fun. I wish it was brought back and used better.
I agree with this. The spinner would actually be pretty good to get early because it would unlock a bunch of chests in Hyrule Field.
Yeah.
But so when I was setting this up last week, because we were gonna start last week, then Rika had stuff and didn't want to stream. I was like, that's fine. I was doing this the night before, so it's like 4 a.m. I wanted to try to get the native PC version that come out to get the randomizer working. I could not get it working. I was like, you know what, that's fine, whatever. I'll go back to the GameCube one and get that working and all that. Could not remember how to do it. Spent probably like 2 hours trying to get this ready, working and all that. All I had to do was start the game. It was already set up. Now, could not figure out how to get it to load the new seed that I made. But I was like, you know what, that's fine. There's one that exists. We'll probably keep the story parts active even if they're out of order, just because I love this game.
I like this game too. I don't love it. I think Wind Waker was better, but
I think Wind Waker is good.
This game has a lot of charm.
This game, in my opinion, has like by far the best story, and definitely the best like presentation of the story. I think Wind Waker's story is good. But because of like the Great Sea and all that, it suffers a little bit. The Wind Waker suffers from the Triforce Hunt, which
the
HD version definitely fixed up. It's not nearly as annoying in that. It's still a little bit, but you don't need you only need like $1 million for Tingle, not $20 million for Tingle.
Yeah.
I think Wind Waker is my third, maybe fourth Zelda, because Twilight Princess 1, Ocarina of Time is an easy 2 for me. Then it's either Wind Waker or Minish Cap. Maybe Skyward Sword. I really like Skyward Sword. I know other people don't.
I like Skyward Sword. However, they made the biggest mistake in Zelda story-wise. If they wanted to keep these little enclosed Zelda games and us to be just happy with them, making it into a course makes us want the course broken. And
I actually don't have that issue. I want them to explore it more and more interesting, which they kind of haven't done, because the next game was Breath of the Wild, which decided Ganon doesn't get to be a character.
Yeah, via introducing the course as a thing, they kind of put them into a hole of everyone wants more on the course, but they're not gonna touch. They don't want to touch on it because they never touch on things from other games.
I wouldn't say never.
But
I'm interested to see. Well, I wouldn't say never. what usually gets touched on is connecting to Ocarina. Everything post Ocarina is connected to Ocarina.
Everything connects to Ocarina. It's
Which
kind
it
of like, can we stop?
But like,
can we stop like making Ocarina the most important thing ever?
Well, it is kind of the most important thing from like the perspective of Zelda and their timeline and the things that go on in it. I really like later continuing sequels. Like, this is a sequel to Majora's Mask. This references Majora's Mask a lot. Phantom Hourglass being a... Okay, cool, the randomizer is working because that's the wrong music. Phantom Hourglass and then Spirit Tracks being successors to Wind Waker and referencing that more is really cool. I really would love a Twilight Princess sequel. I also, as much as I do like Ganondorf and following the curse and all that stuff, I really like the non-Ganon enemies.
Same.
Vati is really cool. I love Zant in this, even if he is like a tool of Ganondorf. I think the way they utilize the non-Ganon enemies is usually really, really good.
Like, we had a game now where we play as Zelda. I kind of want, like, a game where we play as one of the reincarnations of Ganondorf that actually, like... Because, like, Ganon's always been, like, fuck the goddesses and stuff. So how about we have, like, more exploration of that, and instead of, like, Ganon, like, being evil... like super duper evil, like he becomes aware of the curse and is trying to like not fall for his evil, but...
Well, I'm not against something like that. I just don't feel like that fully works in what Zelda is and has set up.
Yeah. It's just like, I just want the curse to be broken so they can go back to just being like their own thing without us being like, but the curse.
I would like it if we had a good Zelda game again.
Yeah.
I'm
not a
well
fan
known.
of open world. I cannot play open world games for my health. So them making open world Zelda games is bad. I cannot play those.
You definitely could have made open world Zelda work really well. They did not make it work really well as a Zelda game, in my opinion, for Breath of the Wild. I am a Breath of the Wild hater. I think if it wasn't called Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild would have been fine. Okay, so the sword is automatic. I just, like, Breath of the Wild gives me nothing of what I care about in Zelda. It barely has a story. It has, like, no interactive side content. It doesn't have, like, any music even, really, that I remember. Its puzzle design is, like, bad. Also, yeah, you can tell the randomizer's working because there's multiple versions of people. I just...
Yeah. Not to mention with Tears of the Kingdom, it barely acknowledges Breath of the Wild happened.
Okay, so you want me to go after... Tala.
Like with if Tears of the Kingdom had so much potential to build upon Breath of the Wild, and they're like, nah, let's not acknowledge the previous game.
My issue with Tears of the Kingdom is that is not literally at all what I want from a Zelda game. I think a lot of Tears of the Kingdom's mechanics are interesting and cool. That's not what I want to play in Zelda. Oh, all right. How much do we think the $5 are gonna cost?
$10.
Let's see. 20 arrows. That's $5. We'll have to buy that at some point to find out what that actually is. Yeah, I would like even a 2D Zelda game. Because even the one that we technically got in the Zelda game still is not a Zelda game, especially because the answer to everything that did was put down a bed. The bed was OP in that game.
I played Echoes and I really enjoyed it. Okay.
I am in no way hating on it. It
Also,
just
bed
again is
didn't fit fork with the water ones, unfortunately.
It is just a
Bed
very
walked
different.
Bed was the best platform, but it did not solve everything.
It only solves 90% of things. I just they had an idea of the game and did not expect it to be broken in the way that it was.
Yeah, I mean it is again for kids. Zelda is for kids. So
I mean, I wouldn't call the Zelda games kids games. I wouldn't call them like non-kid friendly games, but
like you need
Zelda
to be like
are...
at least 10 and up to play a Zelda game, but like they're not like meant for adults. They're meant to be able to be played by kids.
Yes.
And Echoes of the Kingdom is very much, this is more puzzle oriented to help kids.
It is what I in the same way that I equate Kamen Rider, I would call it a family game where like it is an all ages thing. Where like it is not explicitly for kids. Like Pokemon, as much as I love it and go into all the stuff and mechanicals on it, Pokemon is for kids. And people
like,
just
the
enjoy
difficulty of the first few games was an accident. They did not mean for it to be difficult.
The thing with Pokemon difficulty is purely level based. When they implemented the EXP share, they should have, if they wanted to maintain any level of difficulty, they should have scaled up enemy levels. They also, though, just like Scarlet and Violet, I think was perfect in what it was. It was actually a little bit difficult. There were some where it's like the okay, this should have been the fishing rod. We got a key. The problem with like specifically X and Y is the like gym leaders have the highest gym leader has, I think, like 3 Pokemon. The Elite Four do not even have full teams. Like, that's a problem. even as a youngin, that's a problem.
Yeah. I think it's because like they didn't want their games to be too difficult, but they're still trying to find like the balance. Because like they don't want it to be the first few games difficult, because like that was unintended, and like they didn't realize they didn't know how to balance back then, and they're still learning how to not balance the difficulty, but more like do the balancing act of how difficult, how much is too difficult and how much is not difficult enough.
Genuinely, just add a hard mode. You did it once. Do it again. I hit the button. Fuck you. Just add a hard mode. You did it in black and white, although you had to have it, like, transferred from somebody that had already beaten the game. There we go. But no, I think Scarlet and Violet did a good job with it. But no, yeah, I just want like a Zelda game again, and I'm hoping the Ocarina of Time remake will be that, and then bring back like what I look for in Zelda. Oh, okay, we can go in here. Do I have to fight him, or is the chest gonna be here? I guess I have to talk to you.
Like, I think Echoes of Wisdom, like, at least was a test to see if people still want, like, puzzle-oriented ones. Which I hope it did good enough for people to be, for the Nintendo to be like, okay, let's just put back puzzles.
My only issue with, Echoes of Wisdom is... It's like, here's another experimental type Zelda game that's not a traditional Zelda game, after we have had non-traditional Zelda games for like a decade.
Yeah.
By the way, for those that don't know Twilight Princess stuff, this part is so funny because you have to come here to like figure out the secret to beating the Gorons because he's beaten the Gorons. The secret is he cheated. And he uses iron boots. And this is where you get the iron boots. Also, God, Link is ripped in this game.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
as a little Rika, I thought Link was very appealing looking.
Oh, the lantern. That's quite good, actually. Especially in this game, Link is very hot.
Yeah.
This game also though like has a lot. Like I was smitten with Ilya as a small. I adore Ilya. I love Link and Ilya's relationship in this game. This game has so many good character designs. I really wish they'd pull from this again. Especially because just like I think the world is really interesting. The Twilight realm is cool.
Oh yeah.
All the designs are good. The leaning in a little bit to horror and the lore of it is really fun. This is my favorite Zelda game for a lot of reasons.
I think it has like only problem is like too much in it in terms of like all the extra content because of all that extra content, most of the extra content is just rubies instead of like pieces of hearts or whatever.
Yes, I don't disagree with that. And rupees are good in this game, especially because of the armor that you get, and there's so much to buy. There's so much to give money to.
But you don't get a big enough wallet.
Yeah. The rewards in that regard are lacking. That is my one like for real criticism of this for sure.
Because, like, some of this stuff is so hard to do, and then you get 100 rubies as the reward, and you're like...
Which you might not even be able to hold.
Yeah, and you're like, I hate this.
Also,
I'm not doing extra content again.
I agree, Start on Mode. This game gave us Midna, and that alone is worth it.
I want more Midna content in her true form, and I want to see her act like a gremlin in her true form.
I'm fine with
just because it's so hard to picture.
Like more Midna content. I would just love a direct sequel to this game, whether it be later after and it's a different Link, or it is just this Link. I think there's so much potential for like this world.
Also, an issue with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, it's like.
When is it?
Like every Zelda game usually has like an instrument or something related to music that's super important to it. And those two is just like, we got nothing.
Yeah, well, this was what I was saying. Like, just the, I don't like. There's like no memorable music to me in Breath of the Wild, and that's a bummer. Because even like Skyward Sword, there's no actual like big instrument involved in that, but the music is important and is really good in that. And so like it fits in that. And I don't know. I'm a Breath of the Wild hater. I will forever be a Breath of the Wild hater. I think there are a lot of cool things in it, but it's just not what I want out of a Zelda game. Okay, these are just money. I did not randomize placed rupees. I did in the newer file that I made. All right, well, that's everything we can do in the village right now.
Like Zelda used to be like my absolute favorite franchise, and now I'm just like, I don't care about it anymore.
I will care about it when they make a game that I will enjoy again.
Yeah, because like. You know me, I like puzzles. I like my puzzle games. Zelda is a good mix of like adventure and puzzle. It has story, it has puzzle, and it's not short like most puzzle games.
Yeah. A lot of puzzle games are like when they hit their stride is when they end. That was kind of how I felt with Pragmata, which is also like a shooter and all that, where I was like, oh, this was like really, really getting good with its mechanics and intensity, and then it was over. And Pragmata was an incredible game. I love it, but I just wish it was like at least 5 hours longer.
Imagine hollowing out a tree like this to live in.
Yeah. All right, so this is usually like 200 rupees, I think. That's really good early on.
With that, you can do like the dungeon, the first dungeon.
We can, yeah, actually. Oh, well, that's nice. Well, I can't set things to Z. That's cringe. Interesting. Because Z is there. I think I should be able to. Well. Alright, so now we have the slingshot. Oops! Sorry, Beth.
I'm really a big fan of Link's design, but I haven't been a fan of like the NPC designs in this game.
Really, I love them.
Like I know you like Lilia, but I'm just like, something's missing from her design. I think it's a core factor for me from her.
I think they're very neat and interesting, and then there's freaks like Agatha. Okay, there's no reticle in the GameCube version. So also, to note, the version of this, I have played the hell out of the Wii version and a good amount of the Wii U version of this game, which unfortunately means that my understanding of this game map, which I have mostly memorized, is flipped. Because every version after the GameCube version was mirrored to account for most people being right-handed instead of Link being left-handed. So there are going to be times when I am like, oh, I know how to do that, and I walk into a wall.
Like, I don't know why the map had to be flipped.
It's just the easiest way to have the sword in Link's right hand. You would think, just flip Link's character model. No.
It's because like everything in the fighting style is meant to accentuate Link has it in the left hand, so like the tree on the right side won't be a problem in the fight, but now it's on the left side. Now that it's on the same side Link swings.
Yeah, it's I guess also you don't have to change anything by flipping it because everything is the same, just flipped. What do you guys want me to do?
I think it was the vertical.
No, okay, they did want the spin attack. I also think this has one of the most interesting things that they just haven't done again, which was like finding all the really cool moves.
Oh yeah, like I think Link's like this one like put a more of an emphasis on Link's moveset and how he fights, because like people didn't really notice his different swings that much in the older games, but he still had these swings, the vertical.
There is so much you can do in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
But they're all like hidden moves or like special triggers. Because a lot of them are actually the moves you do in this, but they are like
like the move where you spin around and hit the back. That was so difficult for me, and it was so hard for me to do in this game. Like it was crazy.
I can always do the move. Whether or not it hits the spot I'm trying to get is questionable.
Yeah, but like that move is so useful.
Yeah. It's almost like the only way you can.
Yeah.
They
made it so much easier to do in other games, though, thankfully. But you don't need like a special thing. You just got to figure out how to do it.
Do you even have that in other? You have it in Wind Waker because it's just a press the button trigger attack. I don't know that you do that in other games.
I think you can do it in Skyward Sword if you do like a special wall. It's any game. It's like most of the games that have Dark Knights.
Oh, I need Epona, actually, is what I need. Oh, I can just blow this and she'll come. It is really interesting. This game sold me the most on Link being like a real, actual fighter. Even more so than Skyward Sword or Breath of the Wild, where they are an actual trained soldier and that is part of their story. Just because of all the stuff and the techniques that you get as this Link. Ah, right, you won't. Before we go over there, let's go talk to you. Oh, I can do a puzzle here, too. Hello, not Saus. I forgot that this guy is just Saus. Although I think this game predates,
14?
Yeah.
I think it does, yeah.
Because GameCube was before PS3. Okay, he does actually just give us Lantern Oil. Oh, I might not be able to do this yet.
Because you haven't had the attack yet?
No, I think there's a... Because all triggers should be able to... I think this requires you to... Yeah, I need bombs. To get, the last... point. Alright. Money. Goodbye, Deku Baba. Seeds! Stick.
I like Deku Nuts.
I also.
In Ocarina of Time. I'm sad they didn't bring them back. I know nobody used them, but like they were actually like the most useful.
They were going to be in this, I believe, but then they ended up changing them. There's a bunch of stuff that I'm not super familiar with. I just know there was a bunch of stuff that was changed in like beta versions of this game. This game went through like a bunch of changes before it became what it is.
Yeah, which is probably why like there's so many like of those weird long-winded puzzles with rubies at the end, because they probably just poured overs from all that.
Yeah.
And they didn't, and they're like, we put so much work in it.
Well,
Puzzle.
why would you remove
ruby. Yeah.
Oh. That's definitely not normally a piece of heart. That's
like they
probably
should have just
$5.
like moved all the pieces of hearts to those puzzles instead of making any of the pieces
also, I think the game was supposed to be more originally, but they ran out of time and budget and what have you, and then it was pushed to be a Wii launch title. All right, okay, we don't have to do monkey yet. It is really funny though, like, I played this long before I played, Majora's Mask, so there are so many Majora's Mask things in this that I did not, that like when I was playing Majora's Mask, I was like, oh hey, it's that thing!
Yeah.
Like the monkeys are direct holdovers from Majora's Mask. I definitely, I believe that, Termina is a real place. It's not just a dream world, and probably this area, the like Barren province, is like on the edge between Termina and Hyrule. Because also the Snow Peak.
I mean,
mountains are very similar to the ice Goron area in Majora's Mask.
I mean, like, in the Forgotten Woods is how you get to Tomina.
Yeah, and that Skull Kid is there.
Yeah. So, like...
Well, that's how Link got there. I imagine there are other ways to, like, get there. Because I do fully believe that, like, Snow Peak is just the ice mountains from... Whoa, okay! From Majora's Mask. There's so many similarities between it. But they will never confirm it. They will never deny it either. But... Man, I'm excited, actually, for the Ocarina of Time remake. We got consolation rupees. From failing a minigame, probably. Game are you most excited for in the rest of the year, Rika?
I was excited for one game, but I forgot it.
I'm extraordinarily excited for Control Resonant.
Oh, Parasite Mutants has come out this year.
Yes, well, yeah, who knows? But yes, I am also excited for that one. Did you ever play Control?
No.
Maybe that's something we do as a collab. Because I know you know and enjoy Alan Wake.
I've never played Alan Wake.
Oh, I thought you did.
No.
I thought you knew Alan Wake stuff.
I knew Alan Wake stuff. I watched like a Let's Play of it when I was young.
Well, and you definitely watched me play it when I streamed that years ago.
So growing up is realizing, man, Alan Wake, your pros are kinda...
I know,
bad.
fuck you. Alan Wake's fine. Alan Wake's a good writer. My actual problem.
He is a writer for young adults.
No, he's the true crime girly writer, is what he is.
Which is a young adult. That.
No, there is a direct equivalent to him in the real. I can't remember their name, but they're the one that shits out like but I guess also a little bit. No, they shit out like crime novels like all the time. But no, because like young adult is like Percy Jackson and like the Hunger Games. That's that.
No, young adult. The young adult genre is like, covers a lot. It also covers true crime.
Like
I've read horror young adult novels, and they do sound a lot like how Alan Wake writes.
I don't actually have a problem when people criticize Alan Wake's writing. When people criticize his character is when I have issues. Like, do you actually understand what is being said here and what is happening here?
Oh no, and I'm not like he's a bad writer. He's a young adult author. He's a decent young adult author.
So many people get on Alan and call him like a horrible person. I'm like, one, Alan is a little bit of a jerk, but he's not an overwhelming jerk. He deeply cares about his friends and he loves his fucking wife. He is in a horrible place where he just cannot write. He is deeply depressed. He is being acted on by cosmic forces beyond his understanding and control. And then his wife is like, let's go on a big vacation to like get you out of your head and all that. And then it was all a ploy to have him see Hartman, the big psychiatrist man. I too would be really pissed at my wife. But you know what? You know what Alan does as soon as his wife is in danger? Immediately jumps into the lake to try to save her and goes on a like week-long quest fighting evil darkness monsters of non-corporeal nature and the FBI to try to find her.
Yeah. Like, honestly, just give him a vacation and then throw the
No,
therapist
really,
after the vacation and he's not getting better. Like,
like, I get why Alice did it, and I don't actually have issues with Alice. Alice has his best interest in mind also, but, like, man, did she go about that the wrong way.
yeah, like, just let him have his vacation. Maybe it will actually get him out of his funk. Because, like, he's just going through, like, like, his job is writing, and he has a lot of pressure on that.
That's exactly it.
And
he is, like, an extremely successful writer, and the pressure of that is getting to him.
So, like, he just needs, like, give him a vacation, see if that helps. If it doesn't, then you bring up a possibility of, hey, can we go, like, see a psychologist? Like, because it's really affecting you, and, like, it might help.
Now, what is not Alice's fault is that Hartman is evil. Because she didn't know that. Maybe we make you play Alan Wake 2 at some point. That's a really, really good game. But you kind of do need to play Control before you play Alan Wake 2. That game is as much a sequel to Control as it is to Alan Wake.
Yeah, I just know it's a kind of like a little game, and I'm
it is a survival horror. It is a, like, Resident Evil 2 remake style survival horror. I think you'd be fine with it. You've played games like it. But it is so creative. It is so cool.
I know, like, I've seen little bits of a Let's Play of it by Sissy Cox, because I'm a big fan of him. And I enjoyed it. I stopped watching the Let's Play, though, because ADHD wouldn't let me focus on it. As we discussed earlier, sometimes it's like something you really want to do, but ADHD is just like, no.
Yeah.
Nope, I like creative things. I like interesting.
I think Alan Wake 2 is gonna be, like, way more interesting to play than to watch.
Yeah.
Because doing all of the things, especially in Alan's segments. I forget the actual time. I believe it is under a minute. You get a piece of heart. Which I did not do, so we're gonna try this again. If he gives it to me anyway. Maybe we can't actually do it yet. Because this is still the, this is setting the story part.
Does it imps from Wind Waker sound?
Guys are never explained.
Yeah, like, what are these things? Why are they infinite?
Where do they come from? Where do they go?
Gannon, just send us a bunch of these things that are just infinite at us, and we'll die from exhaustion. Like, everyone hates fighting those guys.
I did it. I heard it go.
Maybe it's just her outfit that's not doing it for me.
Well, they're plain poor village people.
Yeah, I know. But, like, all the other the kid NPCs have, like, interesting outfits with colors, and she has.
So the thing about that is, like, because they're the, like, quote unquote, like, rich people of the town. They're not rich, they just have, like, the most money. Like, she has, like, an actual proper dress almost. Versus the kids who are literal, like, rags put together.
Yeah. Except for the one that whose mom owns the store, who has, like, that pink thing.
Even she's still kind of put together in rags.
Yeah.
I love
she just needs a bit get more color, I think.
I love that Ilya just does this, and they cannot stop her. Power of women. We are just gonna do like the whole first story segment. I guess you kind of have to.
Hi, Epina.
Epona, are you having a good time
okay?
there? I imagine this is because Epona isn't locked, because of the way that you get them. Is this with the bugs? No, because I can't actually grab them. And so despite her being taken away in this segment, she is still here. But that was interesting. Oh, hey, what do you guys want? This is when they steal your sword. Okay.
Because like I could see potential in Ilya in like being in a design I could latch onto, but like he's just missing something. Like I think maybe it's color or maybe it's the cool factor. Because like I like women with short hair.
This is known. So normally you go around to the front there
find out it's
and
locked, and then gotta go through here.
Sneaky time. But yeah, I plan to at some point make Freya play Alan Wake Control and Alan Wake 2. Freya, who was obliteratedly frightened by the first jump scare in Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. And like Alan Wake Alan Wake 1 is not a like deeply scary game, but it is still a horror game, and I look forward to seeing Freya scream.
Oh, she also has green eyes. Nice.
Yeah. She's a very pretty girl, pretty lady.
You know what? Maybe just get an HD remaster of this game.
That literally exists. It was on the Wii U.
Oh.
I think it's on the Switch, too. And now there's also the native PC port, which again, I tried to play, but... Oh no, the evil pigs! So, like, she should be dead. She was shot with an arrow.
Yeah.
I know you can
especially
survive
in the
it, but like...
age this take place in, like,
well,
no, you're dead.
There's magic, so it's not the same, but... like, the fact that she just gets off with severe memory loss, kind of really
she wasn't
lucky.
even hit in the head.
That's not the only thing that leads to memory loss. It's trauma and blood loss and all that. Evil. Hello, Harkern. How are we doing on this day?
But why do they even take them, is the question, too.
That was what they were assigned. They were assigned to take the kids. I don't remember exactly why. I think they are... No, because why wouldn't they have taken Link?
Yeah.
I forget the exact reason, but, like, that was their mission. You got a
like,
thingy.
maybe they thought he was dead and was like... Nah, but, like... They checked Ilya.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually remember why they take the kids. You got verified on VGen. Hell yeah! I've seen a few people that I know get verified on VGen recently. Good for you. Good for everyone that get progress on things. I believe in all my friends, acquaintances, and viewers. Be strong. I wonder if we're gonna have to get the crystal that turns you back and forth, or if that's gonna be just given so that you can actually do puzzle.
I do like when you get the sealed Midna wears it like these guys because these guys are also like the same like whole original species, and that's just like how they wear their battle gear. Weird shield in the front.
Not exactly. They are corrupted versions of her species, because you can, when you go to the Twilight Realm, you can like purify.
Yeah, but it's implied like that's just how, like they just wear a shield like mask in fights anyway.
So the implication is that they are descendants of the tribe that made the Majora's Mask, and so like the Happy Mask Salesman, the masks are just like important to them, and so masks are a thing. I wish they'd delve more into that. Give us a sequel. This really is like
why? Why is the castle like so super destroyed?
It's actually not that bad, but I mean, Zant did attack. We are not actually in the castle right now. We're in the sewers.
No, you're in the dungeon.
No, we're in the sewers. Because you come back here later and it is the sewers that are just attached to the castle.
Oh, like the Button Kaito's dungeon.
Sure.
Like there's a dungeon in Button Kaitos that for some reason is attached to the city sewer system as well.
That's true in a lot of games. Probably also relatively true to life. Sewer systems are crazy. Especially old-timey sewer systems. Midna, you're so cool. Yeah, this really is like just the least developed timeline, because I think it is Majora's Mask in this, and that is it. Which sucks, because there's so much cool stuff they could do with this, the stuff they've set up in this game in Majora.
Like the Wind Waker timeline actually is like
pretty
a really
extensive.
nice timeline, because the course is kind of unable to fulfill itself anymore.
Well, because there's no Link anymore.
Yeah.
And Ganon is now sealed
and
underwater.
Gone.
And the Triforce is pretty much gone. But also note, like, that one is, like, pretty, extensively developed. Because I know Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks from that. I think there's other ones in it, too.
And they said sometime along the way, before Breath of the Wild, the two timelines converged again.
Yeah,
so everything that
all
happens
three
in Wind Waker is pointless.
So, it's not that... Well, yeah, actually. It's not that they converge, it's that they all... And they all somehow lead to Breath of the Wild, which does not make sense.
Like, me and Hoonan have a theory where it's just like the goddesses want the course to continue because, like, the Ganon destruction and stuff keeps, like, the Hyrule from developing farther than a certain point, and it keeps, like, belief in the goddesses.
I don't agree with that. That's not really how they're characterized, but I guess also, like, they're not really that characterized.
Because they never try to break the course or do anything about the course. They're just like, whatever.
Well, besides Hylia, the gods that we've seen are very just, like, hands-off. They care about people, but they, like, are leaving people to their own means. Humans are to create their own future. This is a very serene song for this section. I need to play the what do you call them? The Oracle games again, because they're in those as people. And I need to actually, like, remember how they are characterized.
Well, it's not them, it's avatars of them.
Sure, but it's still them. And, like, the manifestations of them and what they would want. But...
Because, like, there's a lot of, Zelda where it seems like it is powered by, like, a belief system. Also, man, fighting as dog is so much better than fighting than as human in this game, just because of that weird charge attack you have.
I much prefer the human fighting. That said, like, the enemies are very much designed, like, the enemies you fight as dog are very much designed to be fought as dog.
Yeah. Like,
and if you know how to do it, you can very much take advantage of it.
To fight as human, but dog is stronger.
Dog's strong.
Yeah. Like, man, I'm not having fun fighting as dog, but if I'm not fighting as dog, I don't get, like, the super powerful charge attack.
Big bite. Crunch.
Yeah.
I don't know the thing they're powered by belief per se.
There's some gods that's just like, oh, I remember, like, in one of the games there was a god that'd be like, oh, the belief is too weak on me anymore for me to be able to do much.
I don't remember that, but that doesn't mean that isn't correct.
Yeah.
That's not any of the 3D ones, so I don't think. I am much less familiar with the 2D Zelda games than I am the 3D ones. That is true of, like, most interpretations of polytheistic religions, especially on the Japanese side of things. So, like, that would not be surprising per se.
Yeah.
But
so, like, the course just kind of walking in their benefit would explain also why.
Actually does, though. They don't want Ganon to do thing either, because sometimes he win.
Yeah, like, they don't want it, but it does, like, if they can benefit from it, why break it?
I don't agree with that
interpretation.
interpretation.
Because, like, Hyrule is constantly on the move because of Ganon.
So I really don't agree with that interpretation of the three goddesses specifically, because they definitely, while they are hands-off, they do seem to be benevolent towards people in general. They want humanity to thrive. And
but they still give Ganon the Triforce of Power.
Well, it's not that, no, so they say the trick of the gods in this. Every Ganon that has had the Triforce is a spin-off of the Ocarina one, which just got the Triforce of Power because he touched it.
Yeah, but this one getting it is odd, to say the least, unless, like, the Triforce goes beyond timeline, and it's like, if this person gets the Triforce, that means they have it.
I mean, that's
even
definitely
in alternate forces, but
part of it. But so the Triforce was touched in this. Like, Ganon would have had to have.
No, because it happened before he opened the Sacred Realm.
Yeah, but I still think there had to have been some level of interaction with the Triforce, because otherwise no one would have had it. It would have still been just completely in the sealed ground, in the Sacred Realm. Because otherwise Link and Zelda wouldn't have them either.
Yeah, but, like, the Sacred Realm was still sealed. Like, whatever caused Hyrule to move its location
I don't think it actually moves. I think that is just besides the actual literal we are a different kingdom in
Temple of Time is different in a different location.
Yeah, I don't unfortunately the thing is I don't think that's the actual intended reading of it. I think the Temple of Time is supposed to be further away from the town than Ocarina makes it seem. And just the, what do you call it? The, like, path to it, was lost. I think they do move the Master Sword, and where that's supposed to be. Kakariko also canonically has moved to the other side of the mountain. But I don't think Hyrule, it's the town itself has actually moved. I think it is just the map interpretation and changing. Because all the general locations relative to it still line up.
Can someone drop a heart so we can stop having the low heart sound?
We are unfortunately in that period of the game where you take 1 damage and you get to hear it forever. This is when Midna has to teach us to do her special jump.
Yeah, which is like, how do we do that? Also,
well,
why that jump is so cool.
It's specifically Midna is finding the safe paths and then like showing you where to jump. It's not like she's actually like giving you like a teleport point or something. But the stuff we're all talking about is one of my kind of issues with Zelda. I do like the, like, interpretive nature of it, but I also... There's so much interesting stuff in Zelda that would be better if it had definitive answers. Like, just tell me things. Have coherent storytelling. Which I'm kind of wondering... the fucking camera in this version. I am wondering if the Ocarina remake, they might lean into that.
Oh yeah, because like they showed Link with the Triforce before it was the Sacred One was messed with.
Oh, have they? I haven't actually watched much of the trailer because I think I was like I'd gotten to the stream too late.
I got so mad seeing that. Okay, I was like, this is the beginning. It's sealed. Why is it on him? I hope that's just like, oh, it's not actually in the game. It's just like for hype.
Yeah, that is entirely possible. The other thing though is Ocarina was really when they started like actually taking the story seriously and connecting stuff and having stuff be more than just like one-off things. That... Oh
yeah, we're in the castle now and it's kind of destroyed. Also, nobody ever talks about Zan's attack.
Yeah, they do. They well, you get the whole explanation of it. The thing is though, like, Zant, most people don't actually even remember that Zant did attack because he twilighted everything and then he came and then he left because he got what he needed.
Yeah, but you would think like the knights around this castle.
Well, no, again, because to them, it didn't happen. It's only the ones that were actually, the only ones that actually, like, were physically there and not already ghosted, so not seeing him, were the ones in the throne room. Also, yeah, I guess you are right, because this is part of the castle, and this is kind of fucked up.
Yeah. So, like, they would have to have known an attack happened because of this.
Oh, I think this doesn't look like battle damage. This looks like just no one has repaired this castle in 80 years.
So, I don't care about this castle. Destroy it, whatever.
Infrastructure is not my passion.
I am not the Zelda that cares about like the science stuff. That's Breath of the Wild Zelda.
I do like that that is the one thing I will give to Breath of the Wild. They characterize Zelda really well in that game, despite her barely being in it. She is like the only thing that has existence. Her and Sidon. Like everyone else barely exists.
Like, man, also, like, man, they really flopped it with Ganon in both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, because we're like, oh, it's Ganon who got aware of the Course and was like, oh, I'm gonna shed my mortal shell, so I'm still me and not doing this reincarnation shit.
So the problem with that is that was a mistranslation, apparently. Because yeah, Breath of the Wild was originally, like, in English, pitched as Calamity Ganon is, he will never reincarnate now. He has become, like, he has freed the cycle. This is all of the hatred and all that. That apparently was not true in the Japanese, version. And that was just in the American release. Which is why it does still line up with what they did in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's less interesting.
Yeah.
I just don't like Breath of the Wild.
Like, I feel like it's like something resetted everything in Breath of the Wild timeline.
I wish they gave some kind of actual...
Hyrule has a different origin story, which we're like, no, that's not...
Well, also,
what?
It's like, we have all these super advanced robots, but it's also been so long that they're old technology that's been lost, but it just doesn't make sense. Mm-hmm. And they did, that's why they were like, oh, every timeline converges into it, to make people go like, oh, stop talking about it, stop questioning it.
I think the aliens might be, like... the goddess is trying to set things correct and converge the timeline, so they added the aliens or whatever to cause something like that and make like a hard reset.
Are there aliens in Breath of the Wild?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, okay. I can't be mad at it. There are aliens in Majora's Mask, but
the aliens are like, oh yeah, they started Hyrule.
Okay. No.
And then the royal family line is actually because one alien fell in love with a human woman.
Okay, so cool. No.
Part alien.
I do not accept this in the least.
Me either.
God, I'm glad I didn't.
Ganon was actually just trying to take... was kind of taking like control because it's like, oh wow, they're super powerful and they can turn into dragons and stuff. And Ganon's like, I want that power and I want to control the world like they do.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
If that's the direction they go, I will be so much less interested in Zelda.
Like, I feel like it has to do with whatever cause. They're never gonna touch upon the timeline convergence. We know this. They don't touch upon things they imply. But it has to be, because otherwise, like, all the other previous Zelda games make no sense.
Well, that's the thing with Breath of the Wild, is Breath of the Wild doesn't make sense connected to any of them. It would make like the most sense...
Hylia is the wife of the alien guy, instead of a goddess.
That's not her backstory at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Even without this, it just doesn't make sense with any of the establishment. It doesn't make sense with what they set up post Twilight Princess. It doesn't really make sense with... It doesn't make sense at all in Wind Waker's, which besides lore is the only one it would make sense with because the Rito are there.
Man, that stone looks so uncomfortable.
But
so
like,
why do they have like weird snake tongues?
I think it's supposed to be wind. I think that's supposed to be Furor. Yeah, I don't know. I just have so many problems with Breath of the Wild. Just on so many levels. I hope they just never talk about it again. I also do find it interesting that I've been a Breath of the Wild hater like the whole time. People have, and this is partially true of every like newer game, but people have come around on hating Breath of the Wild because of how not Zelda-like it is and how much it doesn't make sense.
Like, it's a fun game, but man, I don't like it as a Zelda game.
If it wasn't Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and those weren't the only games we've gotten in, like, more than a decade now, it would be fine. But, like, the development of them now has taken so long, and they're so different.
And they don't do they haven't done a city spin-off since Echoes of Wind. Echoes of Wisdom. Like,
well, they've only made 3 Zelda games in like the last 10 years, and that's one of them.
Yeah, like they used to be like, okay, there's like a spin-off Zelda game that's not really like fully like, we don't make it all 3D and stuff. It's just like a little 2D game that's easy to make, quick to make, and we can put a lot of story in it and stuff. But like, it's not like a main Zelda game like this would be, where like there's a huge ton of budget. They haven't done that in a while.
I don't know.
Like, Wind Waker series is great for that because they could just do the side games easy, and we didn't need to worry about the lore because like
the Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks are like mainline Zelda games. They're just, you know, they were in the DS boom. I feel like Nintendo has squandered a fair few of its IPs in recent years. Incredibly, Metroid, not one of them. They've actually been putting out Metroid content, which is wild. The fact that we live in a timeline where there have been more Metroid games than Zelda games in the last couple of years is crazy. But F-Zero's dead. Star Fox, they finally put out a new game, and it's 64 again. I don't know, actually, when the last Kirby game was, because the last, like, 3 major Kirby releases were all, like, here's a bigger version of, the Wii game.
Maybe they're trying to get Sakurai to, finally break and say no to a lot of his stuff until he agrees to another Smash Bros.
I don't think that's true. Also, I mean, Sakurai only actually works on Kirby. Like, that's not for the games.
Like, he works on Smash Bros. And Kirby, that's about it.
But, like, Kirby is his darling.
And Smash Bros. Was huge, so Nintendo probably wants it back.
I don't know. I actually... There are so many things where normal business decision would make sense, but because it's Nintendo, I don't actually know if that's the case. Because Nintendo does not make a lot of really what would be like quote-unquote rational business decisions. Which for both good and bad. Yeah.
Like, they're both like, if you work with Nintendo, you work in Nintendo, man, they're so good on to their employees. But man, are they so bad to everything that's not their employees.
Yes and no. I understand people's frustration towards Nintendo, in the West specifically, but like, there is a lot of Japanese law stuff that's tied up to them. Nintendo is the only real viable, non-standard option in games, and they have watched a lot of other companies like fall away, like Sega and other what were like 90 behemoths. So it makes a lot of sense why they're so protective of their IPs and why they're protective of their budgets and all that. I would like Nintendo games to go on sale more often, but I get why they don't.
Man, you need Finisher.
I think I actually can on the dog. It just, you have to stop, and I get impatient. This is me in this game all the time.
Like, Nippon Easy still does like a lot of non-standard stuff. They just need to let Disgaea die.
Well,
Like,
for sure.
please.
I mean, though, like, on the big stage, like, Microsoft and Sony are the general actual powerhouses of, like, console gaming. Nintendo is the weird third thing that gets to do its own thing. Whereas, like, you know, Sega used to be a major competitor. What music even is this? Atari used to be a big thing. Like, there used to be a bunch of other competitors that have fallen away, and Nintendo's like, we're not gonna be that. We're gonna be here. What music is this? I don't even know what track this is. This sounds like this is from Wind Waker. Epona is still trapped in the wall.
Oh, is this that ranch area with all the cats?
No, we are back in order.
No, the music.
Oh, is this the music for that? I don't think so. But the only music I actually remember from that is the, like, when you're doing the shootout and you get the, like, it's high noon music. Hello, chicken. That town, by the way, is the original Kakariko. If you don't remember. Okay. The Kakariko
Which is
from
very far away
Ocarina.
from Hyrule.
So, well, I mean, Kakariko was always kind of far, but actually, if you look at the layout, it is, like, about where that should be.
Grass.
Yeah, right, and they go inside, and you have to listen to them. You have to go in there to actually listen to them. Because it is just on the other side of the mountain. But, oh, no, maybe you're right, actually. I'm remembering things different. Because in the map interpretation,
and they talk about the sword, and then there's like sword and shield.
And the
Let's
shield,
go get that. You gotta be sneaky here.
Because the idea is that the bridge you take to get the Kakariko in Ocarina is the bridge that gets stolen. So that would be the direction that you're supposed to come from in the Ocarina map. But because it's different, it's different now because it's a different way and all that. Yeah. I mean, also, the map placement is just a little different in this. It's always a little different in Zelda games, which is why people have gotten the Hyrule moves theory, which I get but don't particularly agree with.
Like, I don't mind Hyrule just sometimes having to relocate every now and again.
But that doesn't actually, like, feasibly make sense in, like, actual practicality. Once, maybe. But, like, constantly, that's not gonna happen, and it's always in the like, centerpiece compared to all of the other major regions. Hello.
I do like on the howling on this where it remembers the old thing when you get it right, so you can just follow that.
On the
instead of it being a memory game.
On the regular ones, or the ones that unlock stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
I took so long to understand it when I originally played. I forget what it was, but I don't remember. I was doing the inputs, like, just so wrong for so long. I think I thought where you started was where you were supposed to stop. And so it took me a while to actually get any of the wolf stuff. And I remember my parents being annoyed by the wolf noises. Like, not in any, like, mean or passive aggressive way, just like, they definitely made jokes about it and were like, yep, all right, gonna figure that out soon. I meant, Shield should be up there. Or was it back where it was? Because I know I need... Oh, wait, it's just not there.
Yeah, but you gotta jump up there.
Yeah, but I wonder... But it's not there.
Yeah, probably something else.
Yeah,
it's
no,
weird
I
that
think
they
it was
have
just
this
because
without,
of
like, a ladder up there or anything.
Oh, no, yes it is. Okay, I just remembered it different, I guess. Now, is this going to be the shield? Probably, because... Nope, it's $50. But I imagine she's still going to progress like it was.
I like that in the overworld when you're, Wolf Link, you can still see in your shadow she's riding you.
Yes. I did just notice, despite us going to look for the sword, we actually have the sword already.
Yeah?
You don't normally. You not until you go get it. But because of the randomizer...
I noticed the sword the moment we became... in the dungeon.
I didn't think about it because, like, again, that's just, like, normal to me. Yeah. Oh, no, they're still not out here. I only, like, actually was like, oh, yeah, look, it's here. So normally, Russell is out front there and is, like, guarding, but maybe because of the randomizer, he's not. Yeah, $5! Alright, now we go back to the woods. And presumably...
I'm sad when you become human, Link. Midna's nowhere in your shadow. She should be, like,
well,
having
she
a
is
piggyback right on
in your shadow, but yeah, she doesn't show up in it. I want to play Control 2. I also want to play Persona 4 Revival. It is really funny that so I don't plan to get many of the Persona 3 characters in P5X. I'm going to get Junpei because he works with one of the characters that I really like. I will probably get Fuka because navigators are really good and she has specific mechanics that are good. She lets you have basically a fifth member of your party.
This god just... Honestly, from our perception, this god just tried to trap us, tried to kill us. This is an assassination attempt. I mean, like, don't you think about it? It's like, come
well,
here.
Yeah, come over here, and then this drops down.
It's like, what the fuck? And then we only get warned after it happens. It's like, oh, I'm gonna try to kill him. Oh, it failed. Actually,
I am potentially going to try to get Kotone, the P3P FemC, when she comes out. And then when Elizabeth
tell me
comes,
how
I will
her story looks.
I am interested to see what they do with that. But like I'm in general, like I've already skipped Makoto, Yukari, and Akihiko. I'm gonna skip Mitsuru probably. Koromaru I might get, and then Shinjiro and Ken haven't been added yet, but I'll probably skip both of them. But like once the P4s start getting added, I will now not roll for anything else because I will get C6 Yu Narukami when he comes out. But like I'm going to be getting every one of those characters except for Chie. Because boy, do I love P4.
You know, maybe if the gods were less passive, they would stop dying and being replaced with different gods.
I don't think in the actual lore anything has ever really been replaced.
I mean, like, we never see O'Donna again. We never see, like,
So,
many of the gods again.
that's
Many of the
not,
gods that live in the world.
That's not technically true, but also you don't need to. So these ones also are not actual gods. They're spirits given role by the
gods.
By the
yeah, I
gods.
guess like most of them are technically just spirits.
Well, these ones specifically. One, we actually do see previous versions of them in Skyward Sword. Then they were dragons. Then, or at least one of them we see. But also they like these ones specifically don't show up in other games because they don't need to. Their role is protect the light of the area. That's not in danger in any other game. It's only in this one where like their actual role is affected.
I'm just remembering the one that fucks over Midna. He's like, I'm gonna do a cool entrance.
Yeah,
I'm gonna look super cool.
He's trying to attack Zant, is what he's trying to do, but Zant like pushes him out, and so then when he has the ability to come back in, he tries, but Zant uses that to have him attack Midna.
And then he's
instead.
like, oopsie.
Oops.
I'm just gonna go hide for a bit. You can deal with that because I'll just make it worse if I talk to you more. Okay, bye.
Good luck with all that.
Like, he tries to be cool and then he fucks everything over. I love him.
It also, I mean, like, that also really goes to show how, like, actually competent Zant is. People like to rag on him because he gets, like, pouty
when you take off the mask,
petulant.
he no longer looks cool.
Oh, I think he still looks cool. He's a little less cool, but
yeah, like listen. The mask is all of his aura, okay? He lost it, and you take off the mask, and you're like, oh, well, I was expecting more.
His actual personality comes out. The thing is that, like, Zant is really competent, even then. It's just he's also he has the personality of a petulant child. Yeah.
Like, he could be a great, like, commander if you have, like, someone with him and make sure he's under control.
Which is exactly what he does most of the time.
Yeah. Like, if you have Zant in an army as, like, a general, but make sure he knows his rank.
It would be fun to have had Midna, like you on Epona, just sword fighting while you attack stuff, but you have no ability to control her.
Yeah. Well, I think people will find that annoying because you can't control her.
Yeah, but it would be cool. Oh man, we're gonna have to go fishing. I can't believe I'm gonna have to go fishing. Oh, that's such a nightmare. Oh man, I love fishing in this game specifically. The actual fishing, like when you go to the lake, not I do find the other kind of fishing fun also, but the like specific I'd spend so much time doing the fishing in the lake.
If Infinite Nikki adds a because like they just added a outfit that makes it so I don't have to catch bugs anymore. I could just press a button and all the bugs come to me instead of me having to sneak up on them. If they add something like that for fishing, where I don't have to do the fishing game, I may have to drop money. I'm like, no, I hate fishing in this game so fucking much.
So this is when you're supposed to, okay, they force it. This is when you're supposed to learn and get Midna's, like, AoE ability. But I wanted to see if I could hit them all normal. I did, I totally hit them all exactly, but one of them will always survive.
This ability is so broken.
Well, it's only strong against these guys, and like this is what it is for. It does not
Yeah.
one-shot things outside of that.
It doesn't one-shot things, but it makes it so you don't miss and you get like hella invincibility flames.
Only when you're attacking, though. The charge up does not, which can make you go ouchie, as I currently am.
Yeah. Like, if you could just make so you don't get hit in the charge up, it's good. Especially when it's a bunch of small enemies.
Mm-hmm. I wish they had, like, actual, real encounters with the wolf one. Because, like, they have the one boss in the big bug, and it's one of the worst fights in the game. But, like, the only real things you do with the wolf are these parts. And they're fun. I like them. But I wish there were, like, mini dungeons with, like, specific, like, little bosses for... I don't know why I have the hiccups, I'm sorry.
It's okay, I get bad at hiccups all the time.
I would have liked little actual, like, dungeons and bosses to do with the wolf. I think that would have been cool. I believe all of them are inside here. Yes, let me jump. Man, so I'm playing P3R also, and I do like a bunch of the social links in that, but I forgot how like actual short a lot of social links are in that game, like individual moments of it. And I know people have but gotcha, and I get it, I do, but man, P5X has such good social links. They're so well developed and so good. And I wish more people played and cared about it. P5X. I think I said words wrong.
You said P5R.
Yeah, I thought so.
I wasn't gonna call you out on it because I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna let this ride.
Listen, words are hard.
You can use the charge attack on these guys too.
Yeah, and sometimes I will.
It makes it a lot easier for sometimes. Yeah. Like that charge attack is just so good.
It is
it's so
very
versatile.
helpful.
Like I know it's meant only for those other guys, but like I can use it other ways, so I will. You give me a thing, I'm gonna figure out how to best use it.
You will listen. You will very much see in playing this, especially when I'm the wolf. Optimal play is not my strong suit on the wolf.
Also,
I will dash and dash and dash.
The normal bite misses too often, so I like the charge attack because it just locks on and makes it not miss.
This is what I'm saying. I will do this and attack this repeatedly, regardless of if it's the best way to do it. I will just keep going until it hits.
Like, I wish we got more of Midna's magic as well when fighting.
Yeah, give me a sequel. Give me a sequel. Build on it. Build on it with modern hardware and stuff.
And I know, like, Minna's wearing the fused shadow, but I think it should have been, like, she didn't have it, and then as we gain more fused shadows, she starts wearing it more.
Well, it wouldn't make sense for that, because when she gets all the pieces and puts it on, she turns into the big evil monster.
Yeah. But, like, at least the pot she's wearing right now, because technically we don't have that pot.
We do, actually. It is in the inventory, once that opens. So let's see if it's here. I guess we can't actually check it. Yeah, once you can see it, it shows in that, I believe.
I do like there's a boss of those things, though. That's the one boss the wolf gets.
Yeah, it is like one of the worst fights in the game because it's like on the water and all that. I do still like it, but yeah, the big bug is the only one the wolf really has, and I do like that it exists. I wish there were more.
This is that. Me and Saucy disagree. Good job. Disagree on a lot of things. But we're just always cool about it. We have silly fights, but you know.
I think Rika's
we have fun with our fights.
She infuriates me, but that makes for good content.
I like having funny fights with my friends, okay?
Well, the thing, like, as much as you occasionally, and by occasionally, maybe more than occasionally, deeply frustrate me, it never feels like it comes from a place of malice or, like, ill intent. It is always, like, for the memes. It is always for the fun.
Like we do genuinely disagree on, like, Persona 3 and 4 stuff, but, like, I'm just gonna have fun with our disagreement. And Saucy is gonna have fun with our disagreement, too.
My opinion on specifically the social links in Persona is I think 4 has the best party social links where they develop them and, like, make them feel like a real, like, group of people that hang out together. 5 has, like, the overall, like, highest high of social links in, like, EY and Hifumi. P3 has the best non-party social links.
Oh, yeah.
Like, consistently across the board. Unfortunately, it also has Kenji in it, which disqualifies it from the conversation entirely.
Everyone hates Kenji.
I fucking hate Kenji. His story sucks. I don't even care about the teacher dating stuff like some people do, but, like, his story is just bad. He's a bad character. He's a bad person.
But it also has the dying man, and
no, it has Marika, the kid. It has the son writer. It has Tanaka. It has Mututsu. It has Oda. It has Bebe. It has Chihiro. Like, they're so good across the board. I like Yuka. The Gourmet King's okay.
The Gourmet King's only good at the end.
Yeah. Well, cause like I remember really liking him, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm at like stage 3 with him where I am right now, and I'm like, did I remember this wrong? And like, it's gotta be the development later. Cause Oda also, Hidetoshi, the emperor, is kind of an asshole, and is kind of like wrong in his early social link, but like it's the journey through it. The other thing with him though specifically is he's right in like what he's doing, like the overall goal of what he's doing, and it is literally his job as a disciplinary committee member. He just he goes so mad with power basically, and starts accusing everyone and being an asshole to everyone. But like he's also like 16 and learns from it.
Like P3 has better journeys, I would say.
I think yeah, actually, because most of, even the ones in 5 that like have a have an arc, it's not so much a character arc as a storyline. Like
and then you fix their problem by finding the enemy's heart and changing it, and it's just like, can we just like help them with their problem as people instead of phantom thieves.
Some of them, it would make sense too.
Yeah.
Well, actually, okay, so EY, you're dealing with a Yakuza. There's nothing you were gonna do outside of that there.
Oh, yeah.
Hifumi, besides getting, like, years of therapy for her mom, that wasn't gonna do anything. Kawakami, you were not helping without the fandom thieving, because those people were assholes. I don't actually remember what you do for the politician, and I replayed that game last year. I know there is a Memento segment with it, but I don't remember what it actually is.
Like, all of them have Memento segments.
They do. They pretty much
I would prefer lifting up the person so they can deal with their problem themselves rather than just
Chihiro.
solving. Like, I understand, like, with each of the stories, I just feel like there's sort of been, like, a mix.
Oh, this is an interesting randomized color scheme.
You got the shot. Okay.
Yeah, Chihiro, I think the story would have been better with having her just actually learn to and escape the cult. I think they do something with debt in her, but I think that would have been better. I don't fucking remember the Devil's Social Link. No one cares about her. I don't even remember her name. Yeah, I mean, it's the gameplay integration of stuff, and I get it, but...
Like, you have to have, like, some and some. Like, some of these things you can't solve without the Memento stuff. Some of these things is just uplifting the person.
Yeah, P5X has an issue with it, whereas there's one specific social link that I'm like, that's not how the people's shadows work. Where one of the social link characters is a firefighter, and her backstory is like her mom and brother died in a fire that she was rescued from, so she has extreme survivor's guilt. She's extremely depressed about it, and like to the point of like being suicidal about it. And so you go into Mementos and like deal with her shadow to have the survivor's guilt like go away. And I'm like, I don't think that's how these are supposed to work. That's not a warped desire.
Arconium, sorry, we've been so busy with our conversations. Both me and Saucy has like ADHD, so we jump.
Those are old conversations. I responded to all of those like over a half hour ago.
I did not know. Okay, but yeah, I also missed the Ordinance of Zelda. But yeah, like it doesn't feel like P5, it feels less of a character arc and trying to figure out who's the problem in this person's life so we can fix it.
So, I mean, that is part of it, and that is part of the, like, theming of that. The reason why so many of P3's, social links have really good, like, actual character arcs is because
it fits the theming. It's, like, super hyper with the theme.
The theming of P3 is about dealing with grief and depression, and those are things that you can really easily build, like, real character arcs from. Except Tanaka, who does not have a character.
Yeah, but we love Tanaka just for that.
Oh,
he starts to just have a soft spot for you, but only you, and that's great.
The P4 is about people's like daily lives and the interactions with other people, and that is what it relies on. There are
and it doesn't do the best with it.
I think most of them are really good. The thing is, it's not as compelling in the way that it is for like the dealing with P3s, because they're very different, and a lot of people. I think a lot of people miss a lot of the stuff about P4 and its ideas of people. It's the monkey. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, you gotta get the monkey.
But it uses the lantern. Where is the monkey?
You haven't gotten it stolen by it. You have to go back to town.
No, no, the monkey comes here and grabs the lantern. Like, they come out here.
Yeah, but you haven't triggered it yet.
Okay. Oh, you might be right, because I have to go back and say hi to everyone.
Yeah. Tell everyone you're okay.
And
they send you off the mission to get the kids.
It is interesting how much this one is less item-based triggering and more like event-based triggering.
Yeah.
Yeah,
MP5 steaming is kind of like I like the aspect of how the social links actually give you stuff, so you have more reason to do them. They're useful, but like
P5 steaming is complicated, and I think like had changes mid-development, especially compared to those like first trailers, because it is about like rebellion, but rebellion while still like fitting into society.
It
is very Japanese in that way of it is rebellion in the collectivist idea that Japan has of making society better. So it is still about personalization and rebellion, but in like the boosting up the whole, which I don't dislike, but it's very complicated and not always executed the best.
Yeah. Like, it doesn't lend itself to social links that well. Like, I think the, like, although, like, having your social links fit the theme of the game, I think you should allow, if your theme is like that, you should just let the social links be their own thing.
Well, and that's kind of what P5 does, but that's also why, like, some of them are really, really good and some of them are just kind of okay.
Yeah. I did hear a quote-unquote leak that I don't really believe, that P6 might have dual protagonists, but
I don't know that there's any way for any actual
I don't
information to be out.
Yeah, like there was leaks of the two characters for P6 that happened right before P6 was announced.
That I could believe because like concept art especially would be something people would access.
But I think that's why people are saying in quote-unquote leaks there's dual protagonists, because there was only two characters leaked. So I'm like, yeah, you're just going off of that concept art I see.
In the Hoya leak lands, we call this making shit up.
Yeah, and I don't know if the formula for Persona has going on would work with dual protagonists.
So, I don't know that they will, like, stick with a specific, formula per se. Well, I guess if they keep social links as they are that way, we'll see. I'm not going to speculate on anything Persona 6 related until, like, we actually see things of it.
See a trailer, yeah. I hope the blonde guy from the concept art leak is not the protagonist. It's so like... You're looking it up?
Yeah. P6 characters.
The lady looks cool. I like her.
Okay, those are Somnium Files characters.
I do like how they have their little receivers in their ears, which makes me think like it's gonna be an official thing again, where they're walking under something.
Counterpoint, those could just be the equivalent of the glasses. Like where they get them in whatever the equivalent of
but they look
a
little too mechanical compared to the glasses which Teddy made.
I actually did forget that Teddy explicitly makes the glasses. They don't just get them.
Yeah.
The counterpoint, there's all kind of like gears and clockworks and machinery in Tartarus.
But we don't use any of that.
Yeah, but we could.
No, we explicitly do not know how they walk in. Mitsu explains.
Yeah, but maybe. But what if someone figured out how they work?
Mitsu had to get like specially made gear to get her motorcycle to walk in the dark hour.
But yeah, I'm not gonna speculate on anything P6 related until like we actually see things of it. I just will enjoy it when it come out.
I'm gonna be a little hands off of it for a while. Like I don't mind talking about it, but I don't know if I'm gonna play it unless they make changes. Because Persona 5 was so disappointing.
I really like Persona 5. It doesn't disappoint me. That said, also, to be fair, the most recent Persona game is Metaphor. And Metaphor was great.
It was fun. I wish I wasn't in the Trian Odyssey section, and my ADHD is just like, no.
If you at some point like want to go back to streaming that and like have me like do that in this time slot, we can do that to have you finish the game.
And also, there's so many voices. I always have to have someone else with me to just help me voice characters without dying.
I don't remember if I even did voices for people. So much of that game is voiced. I don't want to play it again.
It's also weird in this game. There's no Deku tree.
Well, we don't go into the part where the Deku tree would be. Presumably, that's like Kokiri'd up still, and because the Kokiri should still exist in this timeline.
Yeah.
And
so
humans aren't actually like able to get there.
Deku in this part of the timeline, the Deku tree is dead because this is child timeline.
Maybe it depends when it splits, but I mean,
like, why wouldn't the Deku tree still be able to regrow? Right,
it would just have another kid. Yeah. It would happen sooner. Was that just, I guess, his introduction or letters? Oh, okay. Many things are open, it seems. Which makes it weird that I can't go to... that I can't go to the dungeon. Alright,
like, if you could wolf up, you could go to the dungeon,
if
but
you can't. I don't know that I can. Hold on. No, okay, I guess not. Which, though, we're so close to the Mirror of Twilight. From that dialogue, I guess we should. That must mean it is going to be an item that we have to find.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. Alright, let's see if I randomize this in. Okay, is it actually a bug? It is actually a bug. Okay, so I did not randomize the bugs itself. I imagine I did randomize Agatha's reward, so. I know there is a thing here that I believe we need the hook shot for.
Why is there
Is there a sign here? There's not usually, right?
I've never gone under this bridge, so...
Oh, it's a hint! It's like the... I guess they put in,
Extra signs?
Yeah, like, the...
Gossip stones?
The gossip stones, thank you.
Both of us see a sign there, like, what?
Well, I saw one in the village, too, that I didn't look at. Oh, maybe that's a thing that I just forgot. But I'm like, there's not one of those here, usually. Okay, yeah, this is... I didn't need to have it backwards. Because that's where, to me, the Goron land should be. Man, these bugs stand out real good in this version. I'm glad also the patch for this. I'm still using the wooden sword.
Yep.
There is a high... So when I tried to play this for Mara at one point, and we got pretty far, and then Hyrule Field absolutely shits itself. But I downloaded... There is a patch for it that I got when I was looking up stuff for this. And it seems to work, because Hyrule Field is working fine. Back to Twilight. Dog.
Also, sometimes it feels like Nintendo's like a little too scared to try a new thing without attaching an recognizable IP to it.
But at the same time, they're too scared to try new things with an IP.
Except
so
for open world.
It's just Nintendo's so weird. But that is what makes it.
Breath of the Wild is kind of their first attempt at an open world game.
Yeah. Yeah. To be fair, also, I don't hate the idea of Zelda being open world. That is, in a lot of ways, what, like, Zelda games built up to. Like, this game, even Ocarina for its time, Skyward Sword, what have you. Like, I think it could have worked. They just didn't make it work for me.
And I care about Zelda more for the story.
Yeah, exactly. The story and the good, like, dungeon designs. And, that game didn't have either of them.
And nice puzzles that are usually solved by looking up, but you see everybody being scratching their heads, being like, "How do I solve this? How do I?
The bridge is here, though. They're not gonna make me go get the bridge, I guess because dog. This is really funny, actually, though. That the... Okay, it's still gonna make me go. It's really funny, because the bridge is here. Interesting that they took me here.
Yeah, because this was the bridge was.
No, it's not. The bridge is over by, I might have actually just gone to the wrong one, too. The bridge is over by, the guy, I believe. Are you gonna let me go over here? You are. Should I do this? Probably not, but I'm going to. And then we can come back to the bridge. Ah! Oh!
Your fault.
Maybe.
What do you want?
They can jump so far with the help of Midna.
Yeah, but he need Midna to tell him where to go. He did not know where it's safe. Now we wait.
He's just dog. He's just a puppy, okay?
Just dog. Okay, that was on the side. I was trying to look, but the perspective was so weird. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, this is why this part sucks.
I was specifically, like, trying to look at where that was. Apparently where it was attacking me.
And you can't do the Saus
I
attack.
sure can't.
Unless Midna's available.
Weird though, because she should be. Maybe it's because I don't have the. I don't have the rock yet. Yeah.
Because you need the Master Sword.
Well, just in a bunch of it's hold on, the words are processing. Because the only times you actually go out before you have the shard as the wolf are like to go get this thing.
I like that all these are Ocarina of Time songs.
Not all of them. Some there are some that are Majora's Mask and some are original. Like let me get the list up. Twilight Princess Wolf songs. So I know one of them is the Song of Awakening. This would be. I guess this would be the Fair and Grove one. This is apparently Prelude to Light. Sure. There's another note in there. Let's go all the way down. Actually, no. Prelude to Light is probably the first one you get when you find him on the pathway. So this one, then... I don't think this is Zelda's Lullaby, though, is it? No, this is totally Prelude of Light.
Yeah. It's kind of odd that the other Link is also dog, even though he never became dog.
Well, so the idea is it's like the spirit of the person, because the reason we become a wolf is like that's what our spirit like manifests as. And it makes sense that a previous Link that may or may not be like your literal father would manifest like that. Well, not father, but like
ancestor.
Yeah, direct, actual, and probable ancestor. Thank you for a heart. I can't wait to see what those give us, because they're probably not gonna give the techniques. I assume I would have randomized
like the games
those.
like said more like, oh yeah, Link, your spirit is kind of just like a wolf. Wow.
Well, listen, I wish they did a lot of stuff like that, like you know, acknowledging Fi's existence.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom acknowledges it.
Yeah.
So does Breath of the Wild.
But like in like one specific line, hand waving it. Fi deserves better.
Yeah. Honestly, Breath of the Wild Fi, when we put her down, I cried. When she's like, okay, I'm gonna seal myself away now for the next hero.
Skyward Sword has a really good story. This one is Zelda's Lullaby. Although I guess it auto does it. Because... Oh man, I'm actually bummed, because it's supposed to be Saria's song here, and it's such a good rendition of it.
Yeah, because we're in the Lost Woods.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, Kakariko Forest expansion is kind of crazy and should be stopped because of how dangerous the Lost Woods is.
I don't actually think it's expanding. I think we. Well, I guess no. I guess because even in my idea, but that is what happens with forests if you leave them like unattended. They grow.
Yeah.
It's almost like that's natural.
Which would also, like, if you can't, like, stop the Lost Woods from expanding because of how dangerous they are, nobody can get in to cut the trees. That would also explain why Hyrule Castle has to move every now and again.
I'm pretty sure you can cut the tree. It is going into the forest that, like, causes issues. But if you make the forest not be there, it won't be as, there won't be that many problems.
The Temple of Time here, and that's, like, holy. You'd think they would protect it from the Lost Woods.
Yeah, I don't know. So, it also actually, to be fair,
it could also be because the Deku Tree forbids them from destroying the trees in Kakariko Forest.
Well, so that's the thing is, in regards to placement of the stuff, specifically the Master Sword, the actual outlier is Ocarina of Time. Because, like, every other game has the Master Sword's pedestal in the forest. It's kind of weird, actually, that Ocarina changed that. But this is another thing where, like, I really wish they would just explain it, like actually talk about it. And I hope, I don't know, we'll see what they do with the remake, if they go into that, if they change the placement of it.
Oh yeah, you might have to do the pose, or...
I have no idea if I randomized them.
I kind of hope you didn't. Oh no.
I randomized the souls themselves. I don't know where, like, any of those are. I never did that.
Poor baby, that is you.
Well, we'll survive.
Like, I hope they don't do, like, hard changes in Ocarina of Time to make it fit with Breath of the Wild's lore.
No, I hope they make it fit with everything else, though. Or explain why it's different.
Yeah.
Like, if they change the placement of the Temple of Time to align with Twilight Princess and all the Downfall games and what have you, that I'd be fine with. Because, again, it's actually Ocarina that doesn't make sense with that. Oh.
I mean, Wind Waker has the sword also not in the woods.
Yeah, but it doesn't have it in the Temple of Time either.
Yeah, it gets moved to the castle, but that still implies that the it was still close enough to Hyrule Castle that it can be moved.
Well, I mean, they had the sword. Why can't I?
You forgot how to do this?
Oh, do I have to come from above?
I think so. I think there's a jump pad.
That'll
use the charge.
Well, I tried to use the card. Oh, no, not this one. I'm unsure. I think this might be the human version of this. And we're just supposed to shoot them. Because there is both a dog and human
There's
trial.
Dog and human version of the boss fight, but not trial.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, you follow them and chase them down differently.
I don't remember chasing him down as a human.
Because, yeah, there was no way to do that.
Why would it force you into the human version this early on?
Because it might, like, the wolf version might be automatically cleared. Due to, stuff to make the randomization work. That's the thing, like, with, Ocarina of Time, I know all of the weirdness of its randomizer and what it changes and untriggers. I don't for this game yet. And coming over here as the wolf might have really just been for the...
Master Sword.
the statue. Although, yeah, I guess...
Can't you go into first person view to,
No, that's not a thing that I remember at all.
I remember there was a first person view.
There is only a there's only first person when you're aiming with the bow or slingshot. Yeah, you might be able to, on, like, as Link, but there is no mechanic for first person in the... Okay, so I can, but I can't move.
Okay,
I can do it, but, like, there's no mechanic for that. Like, that doesn't do anything.
I mean, it will help you see this area better.
Oh, that's not my problem. Here.
See if there's, like, a second way of getting in here.
Oh, okay, I guess I see what you're saying. There is not. Yeah, I know this. He has left, though. Though I do hear him in here.
Is he in the water?
No. I don't think so. Maybe. Yep. Yeah, he is. Alright, well. Let's exit and come back in.
There's no first person view finds the first person view up.
Well, no. So
but it doesn't
what
help pushes the
moves
the goalpost of what I was talking about.
When I said no, what I meant was there's no, like, mechanical thing for it. Like, I thought you were saying, like, marking something in first person and then jumping, which that is not.
Why would I say that?
Because you thought it was a thing. I don't know. You think many things are real that
I
aren't.
thought it was a thing. I was just
No,
like,
but I thought that's what you were saying, and then understood that wasn't what you were saying.
No, I was just saying, yeah, look around, first person view, like, you know. See if we can understand the layout a bit better.
Misunderstanding, Rika. These things happen. You should understand this.
Yeah, because you misunderstand me all the time.
I'm gonna kill you. Man, one day I'll find the way out. These truly are the Lost Woods. Which is really funny, because I ended up back at the beginning, like, several times earlier. I think I'm just going around in a circle. Nope, never mind. I did it. I can't leave, though, because this is the entrance. I mean, I can leave, I would have to warp out, but... Well, let's save the game. Actually, you know what?
Just save and come back?
Yeah. Well, it would help if if the stick moved like I wanted it to. There we go. Alright, now hopefully we are still in the randomization. We should be. Yeah, I am wondering if it skips it though, because we don't have the... Like, you would have to do the whistling as the wolf, usually. I mean, this wasn't... Oh. Okay, wait. Maybe we fixed it. You know, I think both just exist at the same time. I might have just missed him here because I was trying to follow him into the human one. Because it would make sense that both would exist. Because you could do either depending on what you get. This is him back.
Like, I did
here,
like
though.
the confirmation of the timeline split.
I did notice it.
Yeah. Like, they both did a lot with it, and also did a little. Too little.
Okay, I'm gonna look around and see if he's anywhere else.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, they did a lot, but did too little.
Yeah, yeah. Well, because, like, they acknowledged it, and then they, like, did flesh out what goes where. I don't know. What I want from Zelda is, like, actual continuation and acknowledgement of storylines that they have done, and not, like, setting stuff up and then abandoning it forever. Like the Happy Mask Salesman and all the Majora Tribe stuff, that they did follow up on this and then in this one and then never again.
Also, it doesn't help that Zelda series, unfortunately, gets mistranslated a lot.
Apparently, yeah.
Like, I've been going through, like, some videos of, like, saying, oh yeah, this is how it is in Japanese. It's completely different than what the English release. And the English version of Zelda is pretty much telling a completely different story.
I wonder how much of that is, like, things were translated back when translations were not great, and they've just stuck with, like, what they had then. Look up the locations. Twilight Princess walkthrough.
Like, they're trying to keep it consistent with the English translations, but the Japanese translations are telling a different story, and they just don't know what to do, how to fix it now. They're too scared to.
That unfortunately happens with, like, a bunch of series. Where, like, lore and items and stuff are translated one way because they were badly translated, like, in the original first entry. go back to the start. Although I've already done things out of order according to this. Again, never have I had a problem with this, because usually it's not a problem and you don't have to guess, is this for the correct version? I'm starting to head through the tunnel and then take a left turn. Look, it's found the area in the high left, okay. Oh, okay, yes, that was this one. Take a left and head through a passage to the waterfall from there. It's not waterfall filled area. Okay, this is telling me I get that Poe. No, it's not. Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for the release of the Moramasa.
Oh yeah.
On Steam.
Yes, I remember you being excited for that. Now put 13 Sentinels on Steam, please. Twilight, Princess, Skull Kid, videos. We could keep talking while I look this up.
Okay, guys. You know that I'm really hungry right now, and I'm lacking sugar, so my attention is drifting because we have ADHD, and we're just gonna. I feel like complaining about ADHD again because I'm jumping topics constantly as well because we both have the ADHD.
I mean, that's also just how I talk and think.
Yeah. Like me coming back to topics, and then we stop, and then go back to that same topic, and then go on a different topic, and there's no through line. It's just like, oh, topic. Some of them are connected, but they're not connected in the order they should be. They're just connected via pieces.
I do wonder how much my thoughts and the way I talk would be different if I was medicated or neurotypical.
If you're medicated, medication unfortunately does not make you like neurotypical, but it helps you like focus more on one thing. You'll probably be far quieter because you're focused.
I doubt that.
At least it happened for me when I was on medication.
I'm a weirdo freak who likes to yap. I just would like to yap more consistently. Sleepy Rico. We can stop whenever you want, by the way.
How about another half hour?
Okay, that was what I was like generally planning. They should be up there. But there was a post.
But I think you get up there for, yeah. another
But
one.
I went up here because this is what I remembered. But there was a Poe here. Hold on.
Are you trying to like kill an invisible version of him?
Kind of, but I also. Okay, I don't know. It was highlighting jump, which I guess is just something that it does. Alright, well, I'm going to say this is, for the moment, as they say, a fuck. Let us move on back to what we were doing before. Oh. Oops.
Oopsie
Hey,
doopsie.
caught on grass. Hello, sir man that is unafraid of wolf.
Because he's friends to all animals.
Yeah. To be fair, I imagine if you're a woods guy, like, a wolf coming up is not necessarily the scariest thing in the world.
Yeah. Because, like, honestly, well, if you see a wolf, that means it's letting you see it.
Well, yeah, otherwise you'd
Usually.
just be dead.
Yeah.
I thought it was over here, but maybe it was back up. I might have also passed it. That's stupid. Help.
No.
I mean, no.
No, I refuse to help. I am the problem, and I'll be your problem.
No. Rika's not allowed to be a problem. Rika can only be
does your
the
headache
solution.
say that?
You know what? Actually, I wonder if... I'm ignoring you. I wonder if... Because we did see the... I wonder if it just still had to give the warp tutorial, but it's actually already put the bridge in. Because the bridge was there.
I'm ignoring you.
Yeah. I'm trying to be nice to you, and you're trying to make me mean to you.
Because you're usually mean to me.
No.
It means you're planning something if you're nice to me.
Okay, yeah, it is just... I just had to come right back. I am always nice to you, and then you do things that make me comment, and you say that is mean. And, I'm gonna scrumble you. Also, hi, Cinda. I hope you are surviving your experience.
Soup is a drink.
Partially.
No, it's a drink. The soup pot is the drink. The food pot is food. No,
Rika,
you separate them.
you do know soup is the whole thing, right? The liquid is called broth.
The liquid is the soup.
No, the liquid is broth. The soup is the whole thing.
Then tomato soup would just be tomato broth.
No, that's not how soup works.
It is. Chicken soup would be just chicken broth.
Well, those are two different things.
No, they're not.
Yeah. It's gonna have chicken broth without it being soup.
The noodles are the food, the soup is the liquid.
You're just doing this to rile me up. You don't even actually believe this.
No, I do. I get in arguments of it all the time.
I also believe in Simba. Simba will survive and thrive.
So how's Dragon Quest Builders?
Oh, we finished it.
Oh, nice. Congrats.
Builders 1, horrifying experience in disguise. Hated it. Hated almost every minute of it. Builders 2, I crashed out. Still a fair amount. But it was pretty good, and I really liked the way it interacted with the story of 2. Because it acts as kind of a sequel to 2. And it was pretty fun and a good story, and Malroth is a good boy. It's the thing that's interesting about it is Builders 1 takes place in the getting the light thing. It always is. Yeah, Builders 1 takes place in the timeline where the hero like takes half the world with the Dragon Lord. So it's like 100 years later in the Dune timeline. You save it, you fix everything, and like put things back on the rightful course. And because Gwaelin was petrified during all that, and you are a different descendant of the 3 Erdrick, you technically put the timeline back on track, so all of 2 still happens in the same way, just like delayed 100 years. Like now the builder instead of the hero from 1 and Gwaelin go off to found a new country. They have the kids that become the Scions of Erdrick in 2. So 2 still happens in this timeline. And then Builders 2 takes place in like a dream world that the vestiges of Hargon create as he's being killed by the Scions of Erdrick. And you are dealing with the fallout there. Like, he knows he has already lost, and Malroth has been defeated. It's very interesting and cool. I enjoyed it. There is a cellar. You've got a cellar? How do you not know this? I love this cutscene. I wouldn't do that. Father told me to go check, and I saw insects like the beasts outside. Don't cry, Beth. I'm gonna be a hero. You'll be fine. I do love how much Colin is the one that really believes in us.
Yeah.
Colin's a good boy.
Like, Colin has a... I liked Colin. Colin has a good character arc. Despite being, like, a little coward, he's the one that actually, like...
He believe in Link. He believe in the way of a hero. And then Mallow becomes the true hero of Hyrule, bringing savings to all!
He hates capitalism, so he destroys it by making everything cheap.
He loves capitalism, but he loves fair capitalism where people can actually... He believes in the actual free market, and that by getting the pricings fair to people, you make more money. He's the hero we deserve. He's the one true ethical billionaire.
That we make him a billionaire by donating all of his money. All the money to him.
I remember this being timed, but I guess not.
I remember it being time too, like the things eventually go out if you're not quick enough. But also, we might just be because we're adults now. We're quicker about it, rather than flapping about.
I do love that you see them actually comment on it.
Yeah.
I love this game, man.
Man, that guy really should have just gone to his bombed place and be like, I'm gonna explode everything, protect this village.
So that was like part of his plan, but like they got basically ambushed and locked in here. So there are also supposed to be other people around, like it's not just these 3 people. But they also specifically state that like all this happened because one of the shop owners was transformed, basically. They imply this, they don't actually directly tell you, but it's obvious. And then people went in to check on her, and like 3 monsters came out. So like the 3 monsters that we fight in the beginning are like residents of the town that were transformed into evil Twilight monsters.
And for some reason, Arudo is buried in this graveyard.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with all that. Again, this isn't the Kakariko from Ocarina.
Yeah, because yeah, like it would make more sense if it was the Kakariko from Ocarina, because that's like right next to Zora's domain.
That's actually true. Maybe this is even closer. I said that is actually true. But maybe this is actually closer. I don't remember if it is or not. But I mean, like, it connects to it. They set up the storyline. This actually could be the
Kakariko from... Because Goron's mountain is literally right there, and
no, so
right at the base.
They do directly state the Kakariko from Ocarina is the one where you go find the cat village, where Impa is. The village moved at one point, probably because of the curse of Handyman. And like this is just on the other side of the mountain.
I can't wait to see that area, under the side of the well in the new graphics.
I'm very interested to see just what they do with a lot of things in the remake.
But also, I'm just like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like, we're gonna cut it out.
A well? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
There's no way. I don't think they're gonna cut out anything. If anything, they're going to add a bunch of places. Was this the one that I feel
like if they cut things out, I think they should know that
everyone will get mad. So okay.
Yeah.
The Ocarina of Time.
Same issue with
7 remake. Yep.
Yeah.
This is one of those games that you have to handle with the utmost care. That was exactly where I was going. Because if you don't, Ocarina of Time is one of the most important games of all time that, like, there are a large amount of people that consider, like, the best game of all time. If you fuck up this remake, people are gonna be pissed. It's just that one that we can get. My expectation is the Happy Mask Salesman is going to be expanded, and there are going to be more Majora references. Or, like, implications. There's going to be little references to a bunch of, like, future things. Probably, I think Fee will get a substantial mention, maybe. Not, like, I don't think they will show up, but they will, like, be in existence. I think the Ganon lore is going to get expanded in it, and I think Sheik will play a bigger role. But beyond that, we shall see.
Maybe make the Gerudo Desert less of a pain.
I don't actually mind that, but I also have done that so many times
It's like
now.
the extra stuff in the Gerudo Desert, though. That is a pain.
Which parts? Because I really like the training grounds.
Like the shopkeeper on the flying carpet.
Oh, that it is nothing? That means nothing and is just sells bomb shoes?
Yeah.
Like, why is he even there?
Yeah, but he's a pain to find because you have to go off the path.
Which it tells you explicitly not to do.
Yeah.
We'll see. I have high expectations for it. I believe in it. I am also a little frightened, but that is because in the same way that I'm sure people were with FF7, Ocarina of Time means a lot to me. Like, that is a game that I've played so many times and I adore. That, yeah, if they fuck it up, I'm gonna be angry.
Like, I like that FF7 went and did, like, with the spirits things, it's like...
I need to play Rebirth. I need to play Rebirth.
I've heard they kind of backed off on that.
So that's why I'm saying I need to play Rebirth, because I also really liked that they were making it like a kind of sequel. But yeah, then from what I've heard, Rebirth is just basically real remake. And I'm like, but it was cool, the stuff you were doing. We didn't, you could have backed off on the giant Kingdom Hearts monster, sure, but still change things.
Yeah,
but
like,
I will play it.
These spirits trying to make it everything the same and having us fight that would be cool.
Well, so that is like the end of 7R is basically that happens. We do fight them, and it's like, well, we have unshackled this timeline. Anything could happen. And then anything could happen was apparently the same things happen. Has the randomizer cursed us or treated us well? We actually haven't really gotten
We've made no
Yet.
progress.
Well, we've gone through stuff, but we just haven't really gotten any items yet. But we will at some point. Doing this actually will open a lot of stuff.
Of items.
Right now, that is what it looks like, yeah.
Because like all the halls in Hyrule Field are Link.
There's definite stuff that we need the wolf for. I also love that this like sets you up for failure. We'll need the wolf for stuff, but it's stuff that we can't do yet, and we would need the ability to shift, which we don't have at the moment. Yeah, I love that this sets you up for failure, because then you do it again in the bomb shack, and it destroys the world.
Destroys, yeah. And then you have to wait for all the bombs to be replenished because he has to remake them all.
It is such a fun way of explaining why you can't just get bombs right away. It is the consequences of your actions.
And you are like, I'm not going to take responsibility. Link looks away. Yeah, so sad that your thing randomly exploded, huh?
That's so weird. Crazy.
It's so weird. Crazy. Okay, well, I'm gonna go deal with the guards. You can, figure out your situation. I hate how vertical this town is.
I get why. I mean, it's all for this.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, how do people live here?
Well, it's not hard when you're a real people. You climb the ladder.
Yeah, but what about old people or kids? Are you gonna trust them with ladders?
Kids are fine. Old people, nothing is designed for old people. Old people are meant to die.
Like, they could at least have staircases.
No. That's why I'm never gonna get old. To be fair, also, I mean, like, it is ladders still, but, like, when you're not a wolf, you can, like, go through the buildings. You don't have to jump around and go through stuff.
Because, like, also, what about moms carrying, like, the babies? Are they just stuck on whatever platform they're on because they can't go?
If you wanted freedom, shouldn't have a kid. Shake my head. Already dead. That's actually so funny. So, for those that don't know, Twilight Princess, this is what I was talking about.
And there's also signs everywhere that says no file.
As romantic as it is, I'm not gonna stay here with you. Ah. I love that music wasn't changed. Yeah, so this is the storage area for all the bomb guys' bombs, and kaboom! But hey, look, it killed the bugs.
So that means the bombs would have walked on the
well,
the
there's also the fact that we set them on fire. That could have also been what did it, but also, yeah, I mean, like, his bombs are strong. They're bombs. It's a bomb factory for bombs.
Like, it has these slants here, but it doesn't have slants that go up to the second level. Which is odd.
I mean, listen, this town is also, like, a kind of a nightmare, but that is also what you do in, like, mountain towns. You make it work. But also, like, yeah, with how high up... Nobody's coming up here. To be fair, also, most of the stuff that is up here is, like, this watchtower and that bomb. All of the actual buildings, of which this is a small representation of, and there's clearly actually meant to be more of them in the actual, like, lore. All of the buildings are down on the ground level.
You're not gonna go through that little dog hole?
Try where... Ah, there it is. I was trying to find where to go. I couldn't remember on this one.
You walked by it so much.
Listen, I was looking for a way to jump.
You were looking up instead of down.
Yes. Which is the opposite problem that you were saying most people have in Zelda.
Most puzzle games, actually. It's just, usually the answer is look up.
Well, look around. Use your surroundings. Learn. Alright, time to go up to the Gorans. Rika's favorite.
Oh.
Rika's beloved favorite Zelda race. She wants to give them a big kiss.
No, don't you dare put that on me.
Nope.
The race that refuses to solve their own problems ever, no matter how easy it is for them specifically to solve.
They do solve their problems. They solved this one. They locked away the big evil guy. Which song is this? This was the Song of Healing. That's what I meant also, not the Song of Awakening. This is the one you use in Majora's Mask to unlock all the mask people. The spirit masks.
that he's called the hero of time in the child timeline when they don't know about the time stuff?
I don't actually know if they do. Well, he's called the hero of time in, like, Ocarina Hero of Time is called it because he went back and forth through time. Which, like, he would know about and would have, like, presumably told people about. But I don't actually know if they call them the hero of time at any point. In this game.
Anytime they... In this game? Okay.
Yeah, no, in other things and in other media, he is definitely called the hero of time. I don't know if in this they ever... Because no one else really talks about them, which makes sense, because they wouldn't have the same...
notoriety.
Legend. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, they might
and I don't
become
think
a knight.
he ever calls him.
But,
no,
like,
so
man...
explicitly, I believe the lore is, like, they, like, go and work and live with, Malin, like, after, but they never actually stop searching for Navi, and that's why they end up, like, stalfosing. Because I believe, the idea, I believe, is that, this Link is a descendant of theirs and Malin's. And that's why they have the opponent horse affinity. I love this giant rock that you can later teleport into Zoro's domain, and there's a Goron stuck in it.
Yeah, I love it too, but also I'm just like, fuck you, Goron, for being able to breathe underwater. You should drown. I wish you drowned. Why are you alive? You should be dead.
Why would they need to breathe? They're big rock men.
I hate them.
Ah! Well, that worked, I guess. I do think one of the elders here, should be... No, I guess actually it makes sense that they wouldn't be named. No, because the child parts still happen. Or at least the first 3. So, yeah, I think one of these elders should be named Link. Because the implication is,
the child box doesn't happen. Because you go back before you got the sacred...
Oh, no, you're totally right.
Gems.
You're totally right, yep. I get the, like, we do know that some things happened, or, like, the... Ocarina Link did do stuff after, with the Gorons at least, because they have his bow. His Majora's Mask bow, specifically. I believe.
Like, he might still hang out with them or whatever, but I don't think he solves their problems again. Because once Ganon's... Well, I mean, I guess Ganon's monsters are still causing a ruckus. You just don't collect the gems, because why do you need to open up the Sacred Realm once Ganon is locked up?
The Deku Tree definitely still happened, because that happened beforehand.
Yeah.
King Dodongo, yeah, is still, like, a thing. And I went backwards. I don't actually know...
Yeah, it's caused by Ganon, but, like, I don't think Ganon has the power to, like, control monsters back then.
No, he's just kind of unleashing stuff.
Like, he was able to, like, somehow... Yeah, he's unleashing stuff, just like, well, I know some dark magic things.
Right, he is a sorcerer.
Yeah, so, like, he's just doing some dark magic things. And probably, like, using that to, like, get King Dodongo in there and placing a curse on Deku Tree. But
again,
other than that,
stuff
like...
I would love to be explored. Like, you could make a game in between, and it would be really good. Like, what did Link do after Majora?
A lot of people seem to think that Link got trapped in Termina.
Well, a lot of people think that Link died. Which definitely is not actually what happened. Come here, you. Come here, you. I really thought that was gonna actually hit me in the cutscene. I really did.
That was perfectly timed.
I heard it coming. Gotta get the food's shadow. Well, I want to see if Malamart is open. I think it's going to be. Which I don't know what items are randomized. Obviously, the Hawkeye would be randomized, but
like I think you don't need like any items to clear like the wolf pots because Wolfmate can't use any items.
No, it would only be the like post crystal things that you're intended to switch back and forth between. I imagine actually doing this, like, a bunch of stuff is going to suddenly open, because probably, like, 3 different versions of this town are going to be layered on top of each other. Because it's going to be the pre-Death Mountain one. Man, Talon, you're a bitch. There's going to be the pre-Death Mountain one. There's going to be the one where Telma is here before you rescue Ilya, and then there's gonna be the one where after you rescue Ilya. Almost like I have to do things to cause some of them to appear, but... And this is my son. And my daughter, right?
Listen, he is disappointed in you, my dude. You scared the kids.
Yeah, well...
What do you expect?
It also... I mean, I get the feeling this is not the first time he has been, slighted in this way. But he is also a weirdo, so...
And he's an adult, he can introduce himself.
It's true.
His lips are so big. I mean, like, I know, like, this game has an issue with mouths. Like, the final cutscene with Ganondorf when he's screaming after you put the sword in him and it just goes a Muppet mouth. But...
I love Muppet mouths.
Like, I remember beating this game and laughing because his mouth just went Muppet.
Muppet. Yeah.
But, like, some character models, it's so much more obvious the issue with the mouths. Like, this guy's.
Yes. Alright, is it gonna be the music, or is this gonna mean the music's gonna be randomized somewhere else?
I hope the music become dungeon music.
It is. This is the Goron dungeon music.
Huh?
Or, one... I don't think it's the actual dungeon, but it's the, like, inner area. Coming soon. Forest Temple Big Key! And I can buy the $200 rupee for $200. I will buy that, thank you. Okay, so it's gonna be a pose soul. All right, well, we have a bunch. We have at least 2 keys for the Forest Temple.
Yeah, if we can. I kind of miss how the game was split in Zelda games, like how you didn't need any keys for the child pod in Ocarina of Time, but as soon as you were actually going to temples and places, you needed keys.
That again, though, is pretty much only actually in Ocarina.
In Ocarina of Time. Yeah, but I like that. It was like a neat little story bit of just like, yeah, these places are just places. They're not like
They're not actual like sealed
protected
locations, yeah. And the way that certain things are sealed is by like contraptions inside of it. Do you want to keep going or do you want to stop here?
We should stop here. It's getting late. I'm getting needed Tekis.
It's getting late. Not even 4 o'clock.
Well, I have dinner at 5, so.
That was me in college, to be fair. All right, we shall stop here for this week. We shall be back next week. Tomorrow, though, I'll be returning with more Celia's stupid ROM hack, which I already think I've figured out solutions to puzzles. Like literally like 20 minutes after we stopped yesterday, I was like, oh, I think I know what I need to do.
That was me with blueprints. When I finished the blueprint, like I would finish a session of blueprints and then I would just be thinking about it in bed with the puzzles, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute, what if I try this? That's
sometimes why I stop, because like not having to think like in the moment and just like letting it all compress in, like I'm like, oh wait, okay, that goes with that, maybe this'll work, and then sometimes it doesn't, but but yeah, I will be back with more Celia's tomorrow. Rika, you should stream Celia's stupid ROM hack.
Nah.
But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Rika, what are you streaming in the future?
I need to finish Signalis.
When are you gonna do that?
I have no idea. Maybe tonight.
Okay.
If my throat feels better, because I've been talking a lot right now.
Well, go check out Rika for that, and I shall see you all again in the future. Bye now. None of my guests ever want to say goodbye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye. Eat good food, everyone. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.